Hi guys, just going to do a quick ditzy swatch sesh, and it's the Urban Decay Full Spectrum palette. So I absolutely adore this palette. I don't know why, I just always had a real soft spot for it, but when I want a colourful palette now, I just always reach for my Viseart Editorial Brights. And when I want a shimmer shade, because this is to me is a lid palette, there's not many mattes in it, they're mainly shimmers and metallics. So when I want like a shimmer or metallic, I always reach for Pat McGrath, Natasha Denona or Mars Steeler Magnificent Metals. So anyway, yeah, this is Alchemy and it's a deep brick red satin shade. I love satin shades. They're a real good formula if you want to mix, if you want to blend between a matte and a metallic. This is Gossip. It's a fuchsia hot pink matte. Beautiful shade. Really love that one. I love these pinks in this palette. The next one is Paranoia, and that's a soft pink shimmer, and it's actually a dupe of the Steeler Sunset Cove, which is the limited edition one. So if you use this wet, that Paranoia wet, it's a dead on dupe for the Steeler one. This is my favourite shade in the palette. It's called Warning. It's a deep copper. Look at that swatch. Absolutely beautiful. The next one is Seas, and it's a bright orange matte. It's an orange matte, right, but it's got like a little tinge of bluey purple. I don't know if you can see by the video. Beautiful shade. Very, very unique. The next one is Jones, and that's a light mandarin orange metallic. Beautiful. I love this shade. A lot of these do need to be built up, but I like that because it's a lot more beginner friendly. The next shade is my worst. I don't like this shade at all. It's called Midnight Blaze. It's a brown based with a yellow tonal shift duochrome. It's useless. It's just a really bad shade. The only way I can get this to work is with a glitter glue. Yeah, I just don't like it at all. The next shade is Calavera, and it's a true yellow matte. Absolutely beautiful. It is a really nice true yellow. It's actually one of the best yellows I've got in my collection. Next we have Gold Mine, which is again another one of my favourites. Sorry, I'm way behind here. Alright, yeah, this is Gold Mine. Yeah, it's like a real true gold. Next we've got 100, which is a deep forest green metallic shade. Beautiful, and it's got some really interesting shades of glitter in it. I'm not sure if the video will show it, but it's got like some reds and purples and blue glitter in it. Very, very tiny micro glitter. It's beautiful. Then we've got Hatter, which is from the Alice in Wonderland palette, and it's the grass green matte shade. Love that. This one, it can be patchy, but if you pack it on or build it up, it's absolutely fine. Next is another one of my favourites in the palette. It's called Mean, and it's a light green metallic. It's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that shade. Look at that green. Look at it. Gorgeous. Next is Minx, and it's a deep midnight blue shimmer, and I love this one as well. It's gorgeous. Really, really deep. Next is Blindsided, which is a turquoise blue duochrome. Next is another limited edition one from the Alice in Wonderland palette, and it's Metamorphosis, and it's a duck egg blue with turquoise shift. Now this, how this looks here, if you apply this one, sorry, it's not the one on screen, it's the next one. If you apply it though with a wet brush to dry, you get two totally different shades. So when it's dry, it's like the colour it is now on screen. When you apply it with a wet brush or with a glitter glue, it more of that turquoise glitter comes out, and it totally transforms it. Honestly, if you have this palette, you apply that with a wet brush, right, and it'll blow your mind how it changes. It's unbelievable. Anyway, next we have Delirious, which is a deep royal purple matte. And then we have or just about that purple, it can go on patchy again. It does need to be built up, so just build it up in very light layers. Next we have Sketch, which is a warm aubergine shimmer. Again, beautiful shade, but it does need to be built up, this one. Purples are notoriously hard to formulate, so. And then we have Faded, which is a purple lilac with a gold shift duochrome. Tons of glitter in this one. Then we have, this was actually one of my favourite shades in the palette when I got it. It's called Platonic. It's a black demi matte. This black shade, it applies way better than its swatches. It is a really nice shade. And then we have the next one. It's a very sheer formula, but it's a silver shade, and you can tap it over any one of these shades and it will transform them. It's called Iced, and it's a sheer silver metallic. And last but not least, we have Bump, and it's a true white matte. And when you first swatch it, it does look a bit dusty, powdery, but honestly, it's one of the best white matte shadows in my whole collection. In fact, it's one of the best white mattes I've ever used. It's absolutely brilliant. If you put this down first, over if you're doing any colourful look, always have a white base. This is a brilliant shade to use. It's fantastic. So yeah, I think that's them all. Yeah, that's them all. And also, sorry, just to add that white shade Bump, you can also use it with all the matte shades, mainly in the middle row, and it'll turn them all into pastel shades. So if you use that green matte and mix it with the white shade Bump, you'll get like a light mint green pastel-y colour. But yeah, so yeah, I love that orange. Look at these swatches, how pretty are they? So colourful and blinding. Right, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.